Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Farmers League round. Today we have a special episode because after a long hibernation, for the first time in the group stage, we see the orange player, Jessetheemperor, facing against a player in red, Herr Acker, but don't get used to the red because I will switch it to... Which color are we going to choose? Maybe let's just pick blue, which is easy to see. I don't like red against orange. And yes, so Jessetheemperor has been completely inactive in the past months, has only played his initial game against Gummibär where he lost pretty badly, so he was relegated to Group B, where he meets Herr Acker, who has also been relegated to the B group after losing to Peter Host. And now I believe this is the last set of Herr Acker. So, and Herr Acker has a nice start, already producing villages, whereas Jesse is still building his TC. He looked around for a long time to find a good TC spot, and then still, in my opinion, built quite a bad TC at the edge of the map next to the water. Okay, there's a gold, but why not build it here or here? I don't know. Anyway, yes, so Herr Acker has been quite active. He played all of his sets. He started with the AI, then he defeated Dervasal 4-0, and just recently he played his set against Lily Vanilli. Fredinovic has been very slow in uploading the casts, so I only have seen the first game, but the first game was domination by Herr Acker, so I think this series was also 4-0. And that means that Herr Acker would be already 12-0 in the group stage, which is a strong performance, but of course it's only the B group. So this might look very different if he had to play against some of the stronger players in Group A. But Jessetheemperor bringing his sheep along with his villager and starting very early to wall in Herr Acker. Now, while I admire the effort, I think it's too early because on Nomad it takes a while to get your economy going, and I think that's a bit ambitious here to send the villager for the wall in so early. Just maybe wait a little bit longer, although it could deny this boar, so that's quite nice. But Acker already bringing in his second boar anyway, so very strong start by our blue player. Jesse, on the other hand, no villagers on food except for his dog villager fisherman, so his TC is already idle for 50 seconds, which is not great, especially since he has the food to produce at least one more villager. He has produced loom, which is good, and Herr Acker didn't have to go for loom, but with the idle TC time of 23 seconds, he could have gotten loom, or he should have gotten loom. Fishing economy of both players a bit slow. Actually, Herr Acker has a bit of a bad start with regards to fishing. I think he overcommitted on food and undercommitted on wood, so only now he's queuing his second fishing ship, which is not great. And the docks are very close to each other, so if the players know this, Acker doesn't know, and let's see, Jesse also doesn't know. Okay, they don't know, but if they would know, then they should go to feudal age as fast as possible just to create a few fire galleys and snipe the fish. Jesse continuing his wall in, so yeah, we talked about how Jesse has been very inactive. the Emperor makes himself rare, but it looks like he hasn't forgotten how to play Nomad. Yeah, just be annoying, wall in the enemy instead of yourself, and go from there. And the more claustrophobic you can make it for the enemy, I think the more comfortable you can play yourself. This wall-in is a bit too much. I mean, you could have a single palisade here would have been better than all these palisades here, but not too bad. It will be a challenge to complete the wall off, but if Jesse can wall up here, then Acker will be funneled towards Jesse, and if Jesse can go up to feudal age quicker, a tower rush could be very strong under these circumstances. But in the back of Jesse's base, we have Acker walling as well, and this is very nice. I like it a lot. Both players going for a similar strategy, but yeah, that's what you have to do on Nomad. Now, I want to alert the viewers to something that I think is very nice, because notice I'm casting with Capture Age here, and yet we're seeing small trees, because I discovered that in the graphic settings of Capture Age you can enable your graphic mods that you use during playing Age of Empires, and that just makes it a lot more watchable now. I think these small trees are not a lot nicer. I hate it when these big trees are blocking the view of what's going on. So from now on, you shall have Capture Age casts with small trees. And possibly some other graphic mods, I'm not sure. Haven't spotted any others yet. Maybe the TC actually, the range mod, is also... Is that from the graphic mods? I'm not sure. Maybe that's a standard game settings nowadays. Acker tried to lame bit the mill, but not too effective. Now, yeah, as we said, Acker with many more games under his belt already, and definitely goes into this series as the heavy favorite. And we can see it, he already reached feudal age, whereas Jesse hasn't even clicked up yet. So, a bit of a difficult situation already for our orange player. And yeah, that's very much to be expected. You just have to keep training in this game, otherwise you fall behind. These 4 guys are walking all across the map. I'm not sure why. What has Jesse spotted? Maybe the gold, but there's a gold here. So it makes no sense. Maybe berries, gatherers. Hard to tell what's going on in the Emperor's mind, but look at that. The lame by Jesse being effective blocking off the gold access from Acker, and Acker had to batter down a palisade, but yeah, unfortunately Dark Age palisades are very weak. So he batters it down quite quickly, but as we see on the minimap, that's pretty much the only gold that Acker can access with the... There's always 6 golds on Nomad maps, on the classic Nomad map with 2 players, and one of those golds is here, and then we have one here, which Jesse is now... No, Acker is now going to. Okay. Oh, he had to walk a long way all around the palisade. Missed that. There's a gold here, a gold here, a gold here. So all the other golds very far away from Acker, and actually ridiculous that he's going all the way to this gold. Maybe it would have been easier to just batter down 2 more palisades and take this gold with more villagers. But it is very vulnerable. If Jesse was to construct a tower here, this gold could be denied. So, oh, look at this. Oh my god, the villagers, 11 villagers. Jesse has now realized that he's trapped and he tries to escape. But yeah, he should easily escape with so many villagers. Although Acker just just in time continues to wall. That's ridiculous. And yeah, Jesse needs to micro a bit better. Just send them villages up here and or just ignore the wall in. I mean, you have berries, you have gold, you have wood here. Oh! Oh, look at this! A douche! Oh my god. And there's no more villagers that can garrison because otherwise Jesse could have shot some villagers. So much going on. I think it's open now. No, it's not open, but Acker just, he says, okay, I have enough. You know, nothing is happening in this game. Jesse, you're... No, it's open now. It's open. Just walk out. Oh no, there's a tree, but the... Okay, it was not open. Because of the tree blocked it. Yeah, Acker says, I have enough. Let's just finish this game right there with a douche. And yeah, if you look at the population, maybe that was a good call by Acker. He's so far ahead. Jesse is not doing much, so just yeah, finish it off with a douche. And Jesse has completely stopped villager production. 7 minutes of idle TC time. That should be enough. That alone should be enough to just lose him the game. Although his fishing is still active, and Acker's fire galley cannot find him. So Jesse has completely abandoned his old walled-in base, and his nomadic villagers are now looking for a new homeland, for new territory that they can colonize. These orange Dutch villagers. You would usually sail around the world to find new places to live, but here they are just walking across, and they found a new land. They are trying to found New Holland here, and let's see if that will be successful. Yes, indeed, they built. Oh, they now it's now douching the gold miners of Herr Acker. A few palisades here could actually lock those villagers in, and then could shoot them down with his TC. As it is now, he can still hope that Acker doesn't see it. The fire galley has found the docks, but the fishing ships are already emigrating to the southern shores. Although there's not too much fish left here. A little bit. New TC is up for Jesse, and he doesn't even garrison, so Acker just escapes with his 3 gold miners, and Acker is now up to the castle age. Well done. And yeah, I think this game has stabilized a bit, not as chaotic now as in the beginning, although... What? Okay. Jesse is towering the deer. Does he think Acker is collecting the deer or no? Okay. He's just building a tower for no reason whatsoever. He hasn't even seen any military by Acker, because Acker has no military on land. Yeah, so really weird tower, and now garrison. Garrison with more villagers. Acker is just, well, I don't know what Acker is doing. He's running around. Maybe he tried to go back to his base, but realized he was walled in, so instead he chooses to path through Jesse's TC, but because Jesse has only garrisoned 4 villages, he wasn't able to shoot them down. But now he's chasing them with the spearmen, and if he micros a bit, Jesse should get them. Oh god. Well, that's a big ask if he micros a bit. He does not micro and loses the spearmen, and then just walks back. Just send a villager and attack with the spearmen, but no. And I think that's all Jesse has now. Okay, this and some idle fishing ships. And his opponent is dropping the monasteries, so I think Acker wants to humiliate the Emperor here. Yeah, trying to convert him, because he can see that Jesse has nothing. Acker now has a big score lead, and Jesse just now getting up the market. I didn't mention it, but for a long time Jesse had the food for the castle age, but of course he had neither the buildings nor the gold, which is very negligent. You should always have a market, and then you can just buy your way up. or sell some access resources. Acker now going for a castle, so maybe we will see a castle drop later on and some Jaguar warriors, because Acker is playing as the Aztecs, a very strong monk civilization, and he already goes for redemption. Okay. Okay, we know what's up. He wants to go all in monks, and I think that's a very good idea. Aztecs, with every monk upgrade, the monks get 5 more HP, so as redemption hits, we will see the monk now has 35 HP, and the resources gather 33% more gold, I think, from the Aztecs. And now Mangonel is out because you cannot convert TCs, and there's even another useless tower by Jesse. So scared, and yeah, I think that's the game. The monks are a bit unnecessary at this stage, but I guess Acker is just trying to have some fun, because clearly he cannot expect a competitive game, so yeah, instead do some clowning, play around a little bit with Jesse, because frankly, the way Jesse is playing, you can get away with any strategy against him. He's not doing much, a little bit of walling, and that's all. A little bit of walling and 2 spearmen is all we saw from Jesse in this game. The TC is now going down, and yeah, the game is progressing at quite a slow pace. We're already almost 30 minutes of game time into it, and yeah, Jesse is still struggling to survive, and the Acker very slowly pushing in. Finally now has a second Mangonel, so it should proceed a bit faster now, and within a few minutes, hopefully, Jesse will recognize that this game is thoroughly over. Less than half the population of Herr Acker. Now even his fish being taken out, and with that I think the last hopes of Jesse are sinking into the cold blue ocean. A blue ocean that is dominated by a blue Herr Acker, and the orange TC is falling, and let's see if Jesse wants to keep trying, or if maybe now he realizes that it's over. Some ground attacks that are completely ineffective by Acker, although now he killed 2 villagers, and now let's see the monk micro. The monks are not doing anything. What? They have no faith. What did they convert? They have, all of the monks have no faith. So the villager rush actually somewhat effective. I mean, they cannot kill the monks because they heal too much, but they can at least kill the Mangonels and stall the push. Okay, now one of the monks has faith. Okay, he must have converted a few villages earlier. I don't know where those monks lost their faith. But yes, okay, now it's only 14 villages left from Jesse, so should be should be over any moment now. He could even just sit under the tower here, Acker, because the monks, they can heal so much if he has 11 monks. Now he converts the tower. Let's see. Jesse realizes it and deletes the tower. Oh, he runs away. The tower is converted. Amazing. This must be frustrating for Jesse, but honestly, it is deserved, because Jesse did nothing in this game. And now rushes the Mangonel again, but, well, at this point, Acker doesn't need Mangonels anymore, because every building that Jesse has left can be converted by the monks now. And Acker just needs to move in now. I mean, why are there 7 monks just standing? It's just 3 villages. Take the other 4 monks and look for the rest of Jesse's economy. if we can speak of such a thing. The market is converted. Jesse goes for a new market. Yeah, this is ridiculous now. I mean, clearly it's over. Jesse must realize that it's over, and Acker just, come on, just push in and finish this ridiculous game. What are you waiting for? Why are you standing there? What are you focusing on? Maybe it's not the economy. I don't know what Acker is focusing on here. Maybe he's just leaning back, celebrating his victory, converting a barracks now. I mean, come on, move in. Where is your APM? His garrison, his monks in the tower. What? Okay. And oh god, okay, Jesse is escaping, so we might be in for a long one. He's building a TC in the middle of nowhere. Why here? Never build a TC in the middle of nowhere. Always build a TC next to at least one resource. This is a terrible TC placement, unbecoming of an emperor, and yeah, I mean, this is a new placement. 3 years ago, Acker and Jessetheemperor both participated in my trading challenge, and it pains me to see such plays, even after all this training that those players received, Jesse received. Still goes for these noob plays. Okay, another tower has been converted. Acker needs to convert the market. Needs to convert this little enclave. Does he not see it? I don't know what's going on. Oh no, he can see it clearly. So he should send down some monks, but he's now focused on the TC. And explain to me, why do you need to chase 5 villagers with 10 monks? Okay, we have no faith again. Yeah, just send 5 monks and send the other monks to the other parts of Jesse's economy. Because it doesn't look like Jesse will give up, so yeah, you have to chase every last villager and convert every last building before this game ends. And now don't stop! Oh god! Okay, Acker now focus on a castle drop. Okay, if I drop a castle on his TC, then I win the game. No! You win the game when you killed every last villager. Okay. Okay, now the monks. No, don't. Oh. Yeah, you need to split the conversions, otherwise you're out of faith again. Ah, there's a nice blockings. Ah, but there's a hole. Oh god, how annoying. I mean, it's really painful to watch monks chase villages, because monks move at a speed after fervor with 0.8 in the villages. Also 0.8, so it can take forever. And then a monk every time it starts to convert stops, so yeah, it's pretty much impossible to catch those villages with monks. Unless you set a trap. Nice. With the gate here. And another palisade. Yes. And now the villages are trapped and should all be converted. Unless the monks waste their faith. Yeah, 2 of them converted. Go for the last one. Yes. It's being converted. It takes a long time. This is a bug. This took way too long, this conversion. Okay, so now Acker's attention is finally freed up. So he can look for the rest of Jesse. And, well, he knows that there's a tower, so maybe have a look around here. Where indeed the remainder of Jesse's villager are. Oh, it's only 5, so there must be 2 more villages somewhere scattered around the map. I can't see them. 7 villages, it's 5 here. Maybe here? No. Here, it's the chopping here. Ah, okay, but Acker has seen him and is walling him in. Should also wall the lumber camp. Oh, okay, he's building a tower. Well, yeah, that's fine. And Jesse going for another TC. Oh god, it's endless rebuilding. And does he not run out of resources? This should be the last one. He has only one stone left now and almost no wood. I hope Herr Acker finds him soon so he can end the game. Those villages now go down. Okay, I mean, yeah. Tower will shoot him eventually. Could speed up it a bit by garrisoning. And now village is better than the tower. The market also being converted, so I think the docks are down, so yeah, with this villager dying here, the game should be over as soon as this TC and those villagers are defeated. But Jesse still running away, and I think one thing Jesse could do better here is could make use of transport ships, because then he can never be walled in, but it's not even necessary because Acker is too slow and Jesse escapes, but now he could be converted. And 4 mangonels are raining down rocks on the TC. But again, yeah, Acker just plays very sloppily, abandons his mangonels and moves in with 16 villages for 4 villages, 16 monks for 4 villages, so 4 monks for every villager. That's just overkill. Leave some monks here and then you can protect your mangonels that are battered down now, but I think the mangonels will still kill the TC, even though Acker plays this super sloppily. And now, come on, convert. Don't let him run away. Convert. Convert. What is he doing? What is he doing? This is all you have to focus on, Herr Acker. And you're running with all your monks into the middle of nowhere. And okay. And now converts this one. Kill this villager. Kill this last villager, and then finally the game after 46 minutes of game time is over. Whew. And Acker is victorious. Oh, what a ridiculous game. Well played, Acker. Clear dominance and quite a bit of clowning. A TC drop. I very much approve of that. And then a long struggle to find the last villagers of Jesse. And yeah, typical Jesse play here, not giving up. Just he's playing so rarely. Probably he's like, I mean, now that I'm playing, I don't want to lose. I want to keep playing. This game is fun. I don't want to stop. Well, Jesse, just instead of playing a long losing game, how about you play a few more games and can actually complete your tournament matches and avoid getting disqualified. But here we are. Let's get into the statistics where we should be able to see, yeah, pretty much from the start the domination by Herr Acker and then a long drawn out ending. And I'm curious to see what the players will do in the next game.